Alright, okay, welcome to Rome Total War 2. So it looks like we're finishing even more missions, and we're just getting these just one after another. So we finished Prespera over here, which is to maintain 120 military units in total, so we gained a lot of cash money again. And now we're issued another objective, which we will undoubtedly... Actually, what is this one? Control 20 provinces by military or direct militarship. Okay, well, that is next on our list. But anyhow, we're still moving forward with the campaign. We're really just continuing onwards. Over here by building up these Latin provinces. Some guy asked in the comments why I didn't put these dignitaries on tax reform mode or the administration mode, and it's mainly because I'm using these guys for the dignitary culture bonus rather than anything else. I mean, I'm just using them to convert the populace to Latin, so then it's less of a problem on the whole cultural differences side of things. So we're doing fairly well over here, and I think I'm actually going to lower the tax level again. I'm just really trying to streamline our kind of conquering process. I mean, right now I have it down to, where's the finances tab again? There we go. I have it down to essentially just, putting our armies forward just like that, and really just piling our army forward while just keeping the public order back at in control with soldiers and soldiers, dignitaries, and legion veterans like that. But that is only working to some extent. Oh, big army transport over here. And these guys, yeah, these guys are working overtime, doing their little poses, and they're really helping out doing that. In the meantime, I think I'll get one army to come over here, so they'll go over there. And then we'll push forward with this army over here. But first I want to check how much do we lose in terms of garrisoning costs. Not that much, so we'll move them forward as well. I'm going to pop back up to the strategical panel here, and I'm going to make a quick check as to where our forces are at. So we have one army here, one army here, two armies in Rome, in Italy, one army in Hispania, and one inside France, the Celtic regions. So I think we're set there for the most part, at least. Alright, this was probably move these guys. They're taking a lot of attrition damage. Don't really know why they were standing there though. I think I gave them an order to move out of the tile. So we will, well, now that they're kind of depleted, I think I'll move them back over here, and then I'll reform their troops with some more guys. But I guess we'll just leave them over here for now.
Ready for battle!
Yeah, there we go. I think we'll need to equip them with some skirmishers later on. We'll do that next turn. And right now, I think I'll leave my forces where they are for now, just to kind of fend off the enemy fleets. So I will advance the turn, and then I'll do some stuff later on. Okay, apparently another one of our generals have died, so we'll have to get another replacement for him. Just like that. Oh, and apparently some political stuff is going on. Somebody tried to assassinate us. I haven't been keeping track of the political stuff inside the game just yet, simply because we're really ahead inside the game with the whole politics section. Despite the fact that we have so little characters, we actually have like 45% influence inside the Senate, so we can almost pass whatever legislation we want, really. But that doesn't really do anything inside the game itself. So over here, I think I'll continue building just more and more stuff. Let's build a gladiator school here, why not? And we'll just continue upgrading buildings inside these areas, really. So now I believe we have one army at the ready, so we can press onto that settlement if we wanted to. What I think I'll do is that I'll get rid of some of these ancient agents first, so we'll poison, oh, have to wait until the animation finishes apparently. Oh, or no. Yeah, did the game bug out? Oh wait, there we go. I had to press a button before it actually started responding. But I think we'll just try try to kill off these two things.
Worked out mostly not wrong.
We might have to get our veteran to kill those people.
My skills
Because I really want to remove all of these enemy agents from the field.
life is yours.
And once we do that, things should go a little bit faster. How long is it, how long can these guys hold out over here? Because it looks like they're under siege. Here, what I think I'll do is I'll get this legion to smash the boats. And that'll get rid of the blockade for now, but I really want those blockades to end, simply because they are rather troublesome. Alright, so I think we've dealt with the enemy fleets, at least the most of them. There's still one over here, but I think we'll be able to deal with them as soon as they come into port. So we'll kind of leave it at that. Currently, I'm using the time between turns. I'm trying to set up this this notepad thing, this netbook, that's what it's called. Up with like a few programs, so if you will excuse me if there's any like beeps or boops
Ready for orders.
coming out of that computer.
Attack for Rome!
And we'll get rid of this settlement as well. Didn't see that combat, didn't see that animation before, so that's kind of cool.
We hunger for battle.
And that is yet another part of... God, started talking. Okay, so that kind of mucks up this area, and it looks like we're actually going to go into Scotland soon enough, so that is kind of cool. What actually happened was that the Romans, I don't believe they went to the Ireland, and I don't believe they went into Scotland. I'm less sure about the part about Ireland. I think they were there, but I'm fairly certain they didn't go into Scotland, simply because I believe at the narrowest point, so I guess over here, they built something called Hadrian's Wall, and what happened was that you may have heard of the 9th Legion, and what it was just kind of said to happen was that the 9th Legion was kind of a mystery, seeing as how nobody knew what happened with them. I think they were the last legion to kind of go over the border into Scotland, and then, god damn it, new computers has that vast auto notification thing on. But anyhow, they went over the Hadrian's Wall area, and then that was just it was just a wall to stop barbarians from coming across, right? And after they went across, they either didn't come back, is what some people said. They were just kind of lost over there. And other people said something along the lines of they did come back, and then history says that they came back from Batana. They did go over Hadrian's Wall, but they were lost somewhere either inside Germany or somewhere around the Middle Eastern Byzantine area like that. So that was kind of just an interesting little historical tidbit. And again, we need to really swap out these buildings. It's a good thing we have limited, like almost unlimited funds to do this, so at least that is good. And we'll do something like that. And alright, we do have the Celtic army to manage, because apparently half of them died inside that mountain pass. I do recall having them march forward, though, is the odd thing, so I guess we'll rebuild them like that, and I think I'll end the turn like that. There we go. Okay, interesting battle time. So remember that force we were trying to siege? Well, apparently they decided to meet us in combat, so we'll get that started, and we'll fight them, and yeah, I guess we'll fight them on an open field now. I've been trying to install some programs like Avast, Firefox, and like Microsoft Office on one of those netbook things. I think it's the Acer Aspire V5, and I don't know. I know they have like different models of this, but I don't know what the CPU thing is just off at the top of my head. It's like AMD CX something. So yeah, I kind of need like a portable thing to just take to like seminar as a lecture, so I kind of got this, and apparently everything is online nowadays, so that's kind of handy, and that's kind of what I've been doing right now. And ooh, we get to see a winterized map, so this is kind of cool. So it looks like, yeah, the enemy gets this huge hill to deploy from. That's not very good. For us, seeing as how we're going to use our catapults or ballista to really muck them up. I really don't know how the enemy is going to deploy here. I think we'll, now let's see, which side is best for our ranged units? You know, both of these sides are pretty crappy, but it looks like I'll deploy our troops here. It's kind of an ad hoc deployment, but I mean, hey, it's good enough. And I think what I'll do is that I'll get the balliste to make like a line right here. And we'll get our troops deploying over here, I suppose. And now that we have some cavalry, we'll move them over there.
Your orders.
Yeah, so right now I'm just installing Firefox. Not really that interesting, but just something to take off the long turns, right? So that's at least good. Apparently there's a plugin out for the game. It's called SweetFX, and it's like the Skyrim thing, the ENB thing, where it adds a whole ton of post-processing to the game, making it look really nice. I think I'll try that out later on. Maybe not during the Let's Play. Maybe if we decide to do like a second Let's Play of this game, I might try that out. But it does give you those really nice graphical looks. It's kind of hard to describe how it looks. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, if you know what ENB is, and if you search it up in YouTube, you'll actually probably get it. But it just puts a lot of post processing, so a lot of like glare and a lot of stuff. Not really that useful, but it does make the game look really nice. Speaking about that program, that mod, it actually makes it so that the shields get snow covered on top of them during the battle, so that's kind of cool. And where have they deployed their armies? Over here. Let's see what they have. They have slingers, freemen, and farmers from the looks of it. All right, fairly simple stuff. So for this battle, what I think I'll do is that I'll get the siege equipment, and I'll just get them to do like a double line here. Actually, for the sake of saving some time, I'll get them deployed like right like that, and I'll get the skirmish line with some legionaries to stand over here, and I'll get the rest of them to actually make a border over here. And I'll get the general to stand slightly off to the side so that they don't get pummeled with our own munitions. So like that. These guys should be explosive. These guys should be fire, and everything should be fine. Still doing the laptop thing. I really need to get that set up for tomorrow. It's Sunday here, so yeah. There we go. Some nice javelin fire. Oh, cavalry. Oh, swords bands. So now, wait until these guys have fully committed themselves onto our infantry columns.
Sons of Mars, and troops, legionaries.
And there, that should break the majority of the farmers over here. I'm not so worried about, but up here, we're fighting some competent troops over here. What I think I'll do is that I'll send in the cav to break them from the side, and whoever here I haven't used the whip on, I will. Actually, it looks like this line is not doing too shabby too.
At your command! Brave Romans, to a man! Charge!
Kind of expected this battle to be a little bit longer, to be frank. I mean, we've already kind of broken half of the enemy forces, so I guess I'll get the cavalry to just chase down whoever else is around.
Brave Romans to a man.
Hang on, I'll see if the camera can do its thing a third time now. Oh, and I can actually kind of directly control these guys with the directional arrow key, so that's kind of cool. We'll see the route just because we have the cavalry for once.
Ready for duty! Advance at speed!
You have the two groups of men making it for the little village over there. Yeah, it's a shame that the soldiers, when they come into contact like this during a rout, they don't kind of slaughter each other anymore. I thought that was a really nice thing to just kind of see. But unfortunately, oh no, a mix-up of cavalry. And I suppose that is the end of those guys. It sucked to be these people right here, just being pummeled with artillery. And they're only a group of 14 people too. Okay, so that is well, that is that battle. 300 losses to their 300 or 2,000 losses, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Huh. It's a shame that they don't have more kind of faction-specific units, unfortunately, for the other factions. I was kind of thinking of doing like a modded playthrough later on with one of the modded factions inside the game, but unfortunately they just don't have a lot of specialty units. Hang on, so there we go. That is another battle over.
Waiting for more orders.
And yeah, that should send their army packing. And then later on, next turn, we'll just take the village. So I'll skip until the end of the turn. Oh crap! I missed the beginning of it. So yeah, you can have these triumphs come up, and the triumphs were a type of, well, it was a triumph. It was a celebratory type of thing that went on inside.
I will end them.
Inside Rome. So that was kind of cool, and it was a kind of a neat. It was a really glorious type of thing that could happen to commanders and stuff like that of armies and stuff. And what you just saw there was one triumph, which gives us a few bonuses, I believe, to the influence of your particular people. So that's kind of neat to just see. Over here, I think I'll build another farm. And if I pull off this army, will it drastically affect the public order? No. Okay, so that's good. So we're still pushing forward over here. Let's see, the majority of the enemy fleets are gone now, so that's another good thing. And what do we have? Nothing really important to settle. Oh, this might be a problem. They've landed a big army around here, so I think you know, I think we're going to have to break siege with these guys on like